Morning all, bit of a different start today. It's Friday morning, just had to drop Dad into Snow's Toyota in Exeter. His truck was in yesterday for service and MOT, so we've got to pick that one up now. And yeah, hopefully today we'll get the beet harvester, get the sprocket sorted on the elevator. We've got new sprockets that will run on the web. So that should clear up that problem. We'll get that going, potentially dig a bit of beet out. Might see me in a tractor potentially. We'll see how many trailers we need on, because we've got 4 staff off today, so it might be the day. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. So here we are, first proper job of the day. It's been a while since we've washed beet. It's definitely been a while since I've really shown you much of it. They washed a bit at the weekend, which got them through until this morning, so we're washing now so that they can do their afternoon feed, and then we're washed enough to get them through the weekend. We'll just have a look and see how much beet we've got here in store, so that we know if we need to harvest any this afternoon. So there's not a lot left out here. We have to make a judgment call on whether there's going to be enough beet to get them through the weekend and through Monday, because if not, we'll have to get a bit harvested this afternoon. As I said, we've got that repair to do on the beet harvester anyway, so it'll just be a case of potentially taking a couple of trailers up as well, and once the repair's done, filling them, bringing the beet back so that it can be washed at the start of the week. Will Hammond just keeping an eye on the stone trap, and Josh, 6R250. Josh had a quiet day at college today, so he's on a trailer. This is the first cleaned load of the day. So Josh is just going to tip this one out. They've got the stuff that was washed last week there in a pile, so tipping the clean stuff in a separate pile so that the older stuff's used first. We've literally just realised there's a puncture on this tyre, potentially got picked up this morning, which is annoying. So we'll just tip this out and then have to see to that. So Blake's out tanking today again. The weather didn't do what we thought it was going to do, so he's good to tank. He's come back in empty. He'll weigh himself in. Then he reverses back and heads around the back of the AD plant to the lagoon, and we'll catch up with him around there. So we're at the digestate lagoon. Blake's loading arm comes out. Drops down into the cone, creates its seal, and then the tanker will suck it up. As many of you know, slurry is can be a messy job. With a loading arm and a cone, it takes out some of the potential for mishaps and ending up in a bit of a mess. Back up on the new block, the lengths that we cut yesterday, we are just gonna saw them up and then split them. Look, Scott Pavey's here on the saw at the moment, and then once the lengths have been sawn up, bring them around the front, we'll split them up, and then we'll have a load of logs rather than a load of lengths, and we'll finally look like we're getting somewhere and look like the fields are starting to clear. So you've seen the saw on the back of the machine, which is pretty tough to keep up with, as you can tell by the pile here that's yet to be split. But we'll just show you the splitter on the front. Didn't want that phone call. So, I may have misspoke the truth earlier when I suggested I may be in a tractor and trailer today. That's not the case. We had enough beet to get us through the weekend, so no harvesting today. But Dad and Harry have come up to the beet harvester now, just to make a few adjustments and improvements to the elevator web. I'll just show you what they've been up to. I've just turned up here, and they've obviously headed off to grab something because they're not here, but all their tools still are. So we'll catch up with them in a second, but I'll just show you what they've been up to. So you see on the web here, you've got the rubber lugs, and you can see they're missing. We've got a couple sections where we've lost 6 in a row there, then there's 1, and then there's 3 more lost, and they run around a sprocket. So what we've bought here is a second sprocket that runs on the web as well as those lugs. So the web will run around that sprocket, meaning it's not fully reliant on those lugs being there, and it shouldn't then slip off, because the actual web, the metalwork on the web's still in really good condition, and a brand new full web when we called Riley's or Vervat was getting on for 8.5 grand. So it's a good solution to try something different. You can see they've got that one fitted in there, so hopefully that will work. Just gonna pick up a few beet that were lost to the harvester when it was unloading. Try and get as many as possible. if I stick them in the rows, the harvester should pick them up the second time. Albus is going to help me by the looks of it. Yes, Dad and Harry, no sign of him yet. Just a little public service announcement. It is Steve's birthday tomorrow. I won't disclose his age, but yeah, send on your happy birthday wishes. We're gonna do something as a family over the weekend just to celebrate, so he can have some time with his grandkids. Luckily got everything done today, really, up until this point and this week that we need to. So yeah, we've got a few guys off this weekend anyway, so it will be a full weekend off for most. But we've got Harry coming in on Sunday morning to load some feed wheat again. Usually Dad does all that, but obviously with us being away, had to ask Harry if he can do it, which he was happy to. So that's absolutely brilliant, because it means we can go away for the night and yeah, celebrate his birthday. I've worked out where they were. So as I've shown you there, the sprocket is going to run on the web, but you see these bits of rubber come all the way out to the edge. If the sprocket runs here, they're not going to run past it. So where they were is off buying a multi-tool, because every outside piece of rubber is going to have to be cut for the sprocket to work around it. So they headed off to buy a multi-tool, because they started off with a knife, and as you can imagine, a knife going through that they'd have been here till probably Friday next week. It will still take some time now, I'd imagine. So this is what the web was running on, still is running on to a point, and then what we're fitting on the inside to run on the actual web rather than the rubber lugs. Looks like that. Just sorting the other side. Thank you very much for watching today. That'll be the end of today's video. We'll just finish off doing this as we close the day. Aside from what you've seen today with the beet washing, the log chopping, and then this repair on the beet harvester, we've had four tractors and trailers out hauling dung and digestate fibre for the whole afternoon as well. I didn't get round to showing you them, but yeah, you kind of know what that looks like by now. But yeah, so that's what else we've had on today. And like I've said, we've got 4 guys off, 3 on a stag do, 1 trying to solve some car issues. So that's that'll be the end of our week. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel. Still overwhelmed by the support, really. I can't believe we've got so many people watching. So I will do my best to keep up the videos and keep them coming. Okay. Cheers.